Aloha, my name is Devina. Thank you for joining me today. I have a clothesline spread where we get to air your laundry. But of course, you take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If it's not your story, please don't try to make it fit. You'll know before too long if there's a message in this for you. This one's really interesting. I never know what cards are gonna come out, but I know it applies to someone's situation, and at the very end, I'm gonna pull some cards. So let's get started. I already cleansed the space earlier, but I like to do it before each reading. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This time I'm using sage. I love the way it smells. Notice in the background, I failed to mention in my last reading, I brought out that my painting back here is orange. Orange is a cheerful color, so when we're feeling down, it's nice to focus on that vibration. So I have my daughter's painting. She's a little artist. She's always making beautiful art all the time. Like every day, that's her thing, is art. She's probably painting a picture right now as I'm doing this reading. So how have you been? What's going on in your life? Well, if this is your reading, I can tell a little bit about what's going on. And let's just start. Okay, so the first card signifies your state of mind. This is Three of Swords. This is Broken Heart in the traditional tarot. But in this one, it represents a third, possibly a third party. I love this Housewives Tarot deck. It makes me laugh. It's so cute. Some of the things they put in there is a little bit different. So I definitely want to read this cake picture, Three of Swords, to you because it's cute. All right. So it says relationship troubles, love triangles, or infidelity. Things just don't taste as sweet as they used to. The signs are all there. Late nights at the office, mysterious phone calls, lipstick on his handkerchief, lingering sense of a tawdry perfume that certainly isn't yours. Don't let him have his cake and eat it too. The Three of Swords is a sign of trouble, turmoil, and triangles in love, marriage, or close friendships. Any relationship that causes chronic heartburn should be sliced out of your life. So that is your current state of mind. I don't know if something like that just happened or how it would stand. It doesn't have to be a marriage. It could be just like a third party or, relationship with somebody close to you. And then you got the Fool, which is a wonderful card and state of mind. So it's almost as if there's two conflicting things going on in the back of your mind. And then I pulled a third card, which says bad health. So, state of mind. A lot of people are afraid right now because there's a pandemic we're experiencing across the globe. And so I don't know if it's just a thought that's in the back of your mind or if you really are struggling with a health issue at the moment. But this is what's coming up in this reading today. And the difficulties, the first card out was Seven of Cups, which stands for making a choice. There's too many cocktails in the mix and somebody has to make a decision on something. Next card out was Justice. So the next card is a little deep. All right, so we got Justice. Justice is the card that she sees everything. Even though she has a blindfold on, she still sees. You can't hide anything from her. So I'm just gonna take this particular card, whether it was a legal matter in the courts or it's karmic justice, something just happened in your difficulties or your situation that might have led to despair. Maybe to somebody, to you, I do not know. But this card came out to as a clarifier for the justice, and there was a choice. So I don't know, maybe you had to make a choice and it wasn't an easy one. All right. Okay, so in your, let's see, career and communication, you got this cute little card. This little boy, he is the Page of Cups. It's also can be a water sign, but doesn't have to be. He's watering his garden lovingly. Look at him. He's just cute. He's pouring the love on the flowers. And this is in your career and communication. Next card, so I feel like you have a great opportunity in your career. This people are dancing in the sun. This is like the brightest card in the deck is the sun card. So one of the messages too is do you remember, like, when was the last time you danced? And distant horizon is very positive. It shows movement, something coming in the distant horizon within communication in your career situation. Okay, so the next card was romance and emotional. And I got the Hanged Man. This one is suspended. This is like a good thing though. It's a sacrifice for a good cause. Something in your romance department perhaps is on hold. Yeah, that's what that one stands for. And it says to get clear on what it is. Like everything is clear now. It's almost like an epiphany. This particular card stands for epiphanies. And then next card out was this dude, King of Swords. It represents air signs. Doesn't have to, but I mean, it could be somebody in this equation that is operating in their mind, or they are a air sign, which is Gemini, Aquarius, and I want to say Libra. Yeah, sometimes I get the signs mixed up, but I'm learning. Okay, so and then next to that in the romance department was a false person. So I don't know what that means, because the overarching energy was the devil. This is like, and the first card was about getting the cake and eating it, and this is the same. This is like overindulgent behavior. It's like a little bit of temptation's good, but to indulge in every piece of cake, it's not. So take that how that applies. But I just wanted to bring out that was the overarching energy, as well as there's two pieces of cake there, or two separate cakes. I just thought that was cool. Okay, so next was in the home life. And this is such a cute card. Oh my God, I love this card. This is the King of Wands and the Housewife's Tarot. But look at this guy. This is home life. So this represents home and family matters. So you've got this guy on his throne. He is the inventor, the creative, fiery dude. Look how happy he is. He created his own wand. His own 5-pointed wand. Look at that. That's his wand. So he's got a lot done. He can do a lot. But this particular guy at his home, and I want to say guy because I got a second card shows a mature man. So I don't know if I'm reading for a masculine energy. Take it how it applies. It could be feminine as well, and with more in her dominant side. It could be that. But this person needs to make a decision, and they know the answer, what they already know what they want. And we got that twice. It's so funny because I'm always reading for somebody who needs to make a decision. So I don't know why that is. You know, I guess sometimes it's hard because we're afraid if we go this way, what's going to happen, right? So in this card, this one says, you know, you already know exactly what you want. It's just, you know, why pretend? Okay, that was the home situation. My memory is not so great, so I have to look at the book for the spread, the clothesline spread. All right, so underlying foundation gets a little bit trickier. In fact, I'm gonna pull some more cards for this, but the first card out was Nine of Swords. Look at that card. This normally stands traditionally in the traditional tarot, stands for worry, staying up late, concerned about something. And this book is so cute that I have to read this to you real quickly. It just makes me laugh. Okay, let's look at this card. So you see that lady with the knife? It says paranoia, delusion, apprehension. You have nothing to fear but fear itself. Though you fret over coffee stains on the love seats and detect disapproval from your mother-in-law, don't worry, that pretty little head of yours. You suspect the worst, but it's probably all in your mind, and you are working yourself into a tizzy for nothing. Even when your problems are real, you tend to blow them out of proportion. Sometimes your apprehension is worse than the outcome you dread. So that's interesting in your subconscious or underlying foundation that you have that, followed by the 10 of Wands, which is carrying a heavy burden. So I feel like if you let go of something that you're concerned or worried, over worried about, you will feel better. But the next card is a little tricky because you did get false person in your home. Okay, so I don't want to just read it. I didn't even know how to read this, to be honest. But now that I'm looking at the underlying unconscious thing that's going on, there's a thief. So could you be worried about somebody stealing something from you? Could you? Is it something rational? Is it worth worrying about? Is it worth carrying that? Is it true? Did someone steal? I'm gonna revisit this one because I kind of want to know what that is as well as what this one is. Okay, but the outcome is so good. You know, it's a probable, maybe, depends. It depends on the decisions you make. Obviously, outcomes are never set in stone. But the first one out was the Empress. She's like the Martha Stewart. She can do things, this lady. She's like the, what was it? In the book, it's so cute. It says she's like the mother goddess that all the women look up to. You know, and it made me think of how Martha Stewart is so industrious and can do so many things. It's like you ask her and she has the answers. And it came out with a really good card. This card, oh my gosh, look at that. Family, happy family, home. That's the wealth card. And the physical 10 of Pentacles, it shows a family with their kids, their house, their animals, and they are enjoying life. And it came out with courthouse. So there might be some kind of change in your home life as an outcome that might involve going to the courthouse. All right, so I want to know, I want to know in your romance, is this somebody watching somebody or is this an actual false person? Oh, that wasn't, yeah. Okay, because the only reason I'm doing that is because there's this one. And I just want to know, is this your thoughts? Is this actually something to worry about? What is this? Let's find out. All right, what deck do we want to use? All right, this card, this is an oracle deck. Sometimes it gives me a visual, sometimes it confuses me more. I'll be honest. But then I'll just pull another card, so it's fine. Like, I usually come to some conclusion. It doesn't usually leave me hanging. I just want to know, what is this false person? Is it anything to be concerned about? It's in the romance department. It's in, what was romance? Romance comes with something else. It was in the emotional relationships and romance. Okay, so let's just see. It's my dog. She's got up. She's such a big girl. Oh my gosh. She's like a horse, my dog is. I have a horse for a dog. All right, what do we need to know about this false person? Spirit, please let us know. Should it be concerning? Should we be concerned? All right, so this is what these cards fell out. First card was there's some kind of a mourning, something's been lost, probably with the Three of Swords, something didn't go quite like you wanted it to. Next card out was reconciliation, there's a bridge, and you have a guardian angel. Dara, no, you're not going out the door. She's hitting the door. You know, it's really hard for me to record at home because I have a lot of interruptions sometimes. All right, so the false person doesn't look like anything that needs to be, because you are protected with a guardian. Okay, excuse me, I'm gonna have to stop the video and take care of my dog. Thanks for staying with me. So yeah, as I just covered, I honestly don't feel like this is a false person in your romance and emotions. It might be something that you were mourning something that came to an end or didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. It does say there is a bridge to reconciliation and you have cloud shapes to pay attention to the clouds. So I like that message for romance and emotions. Now let's just look at, see what might want to come out for this in your subconscious. I feel like I already covered that it might be like a fear because you got the fear card. But let's just see. Oh, that was my dog. Dara, what are you doing? You have to be so noisy. All right, she's probably gonna start being noisy and I'm gonna have to stop the video again. All right, let's just look at this one. Spirit, what would you like to show us? Well, I guess I should because the deck split. So protection. Ooh, you don't have nothing to worry about. So let those 10 wands go. Ooh, that's a nice one. Huh. All right. Something is fated. Stop worrying about it. Whatever it is, I don't know. It's in your foundation right now. We're looking at your laundry. Okay, outcome in courthouse. Do we want to see what that's about? I'm just curious what cards would say. Subliminal or very, very obvious, whichever way it wants to go. What does this courthouse and 10 of coins and Empress represent for the current? Well, I don't know. Dominance, somebody's bullheaded a little bit. It can also indicate an unbalanced relationship where somebody's more dominant than the other. Bottom of the deck was gathering at a table. I don't know. That might be something significant, but dominance could stand for a Taurus as well, or somebody with a lot of Taurus in their chart. Okay, so things are looking good. Your state of mind, not so good. Bad health, 3 of Swords, usually stand for broken heart. But you got this. This means you're ready for something new. There's a journey you're considering, you're thinking about. Possibly after heartbreak and after recovering from bad health, or just, you know, that's in your environment, whether it's you or your family. Because, you know, take it how it resonates, if it does at all, or the world even. Difficulties making a choice, but there's some kind of karmic justice that might have brought some kind of despair, but your overall energy is just amazing. Your career looks amazing. There's sun, there's this loving childlike energy watering the garden. There's something really good gonna happen in the distant horizon involving travel. It's coming in. Love was a temporary suspension, kind of like epiphanies, taking a step back. She hung her husband on the clothesline because in this particular deck, her husband was a cheater. A love, romance, somebody's a lot in their head, it appears, and there's somebody possibly watching somebody else. False person came out with the cards and clouds, so it was protected. I don't know, you just had some really good cards. And as far as your foundation, and at home, you're the king, or the, you know, take it how it applies, but you are industrious and you can make things happen. So yeah, so this isn't anything to worry about because you're protected. Yeah, put away your 9 of Swords. All right, so last thing I want to do is I want to pull advice for what to focus on today. Ooh, it's 444. I just looked at there. That has been my number lately. Oh my gosh, every time I look, it's 444. I wake up at 444. It's just my temporary spirit number. They changed from time to time. Yesterday, I want to say it was 222. No, it was 444. But sometimes I do see 222 as well. It's just not as dominant as this 4 thing. Oh my gosh, that thing has been jumping out at me constantly. All right, so advice for the person watching this video today. What do you need to focus on for the best outcome in your situation? Ooh, all right, that's a good one. All of these are good though. Celebrate. Celebrate growth and breakthroughs. It is number 7. Lucky number 7. This is a spiritual number. It says it's time to take a break from all your hard work and to celebrate how far you've already come and how much you have learned. Lovingly acknowledge what you have achieved. It's wonderful to persevere onwards and upwards toward the pinnacle of your goals. But it's also vital importance to stop now and then to appreciate the view. It may seem counterintuitive to take a break and enjoy the fruits of your labor. However, you deserve to have a little fun, and this will in turn create a positive flow in your life. Your mind will become clearer, your body will receive a vitalizing energy boost, and your spirit will soar, and your life conditions will begin to sing with harmony and positivity. Take some time today to nourish your spirit by rewarding yourself for all your hard work. While you may feel tempted to keep striving, take some downtime for relaxation and celebration will ultimately bring fresh excitement and enthusiasm to the projects, causes, and relationships that are closest to your heart. It says, have compassion for and treat yourself like a treasured child. Ooh, I like that. I like the child thing because play is still important no matter how old you are. Where's that little boy? This Page of Cups. Look at him. Remember when you were a kid and you might have like talked to the flowers and plants and stuff like that? Anyways, that's what you need to do today, is take time to remember your inner child and celebrate. And yeah. And besides, it says your inner child will rebel if you don't take time to celebrate. So reward yourself for hard work. Yeah. So that's what you need to focus on today, my friend. I hope this reading helped you. If it did, please like, share, or subscribe to my channel. Until we meet again, adios.